we could be.
Hmm. No, that is hot. I won't lie. Oh, mate, David, imagine I had to help my dad today put the Christmas lights up. Fam, I was
That's gay.
working with the Drabina, mate.
And the
No, basically, it was a massive one that is literally like, I think it's the biggest Drabina you can get. If you unfold it all the way, I think it
oh
would be like literally 1.5 times the height of your house here. Or at least my house. My house is like 2 floors plus an attic. It's like a normal house, isn't it?
yeah.
It's very big here. Basically, part of it was unfolded because basically my dad had to obviously get close to as high as he could to put the lights on at the top of the roof here.
Hmm.
Then basically he's done. He then needs, because he then is walking on the roof, he just used it to get up. But for the next part, we don't have a balcony kind of thing, so he needs to do the rest of it on the ladder. So he tells me to bring the ladder to the other side so he can go on it, yeah?
Hmm.
I then decide, he said that if I need to, I can fold it up, because it'll be easier like that. Not fold it up, but like, reduce it so that it's easier for me to carry. I'm just like, nah, I can handle this, fam. I take it with me, yeah? I get like
Hmm.
60% of the way, the ladder falls back and my head goes in between. Like, do you see how you have each step? Luckily my head goes in between the steps, yeah, when it falls
Hmm.
onto my shoulders, yeah. And mate, I'm literally have it on me and I'm like walking 10 steps back, fam, about to die, fam. And then luckily the adrenaline kicks in and I just lift it, mate, and I just basically throw it into a bush, fam. But from my dad's perspective, all I hear is being like, what the kurva robisz, yeah, and shit like that, yeah. And like, mate, I was basically twerking with I was tweaking with the ladder on my head, mate. I looked like a crackhead, like, dancing on the street, but with a ladder on my head. Like, I was actually such a retard, fam. I could have died. Or I could have broken a car or something. It was so retarded. And then I kept real quiet for the rest of the day. It was amazing. If you saw it, mate, we might have it on my security cameras, mate, so if I can get access to them, I'll try and fucking record it, because honestly, it must have looked so retarded. It'd be so good to watch back. Now time to leave this FIFA game, because I'm getting bummed. Also, David,
Hmm.
basically. So obviously, there's a few fair maidens I have my eye on, yeah? This is a
Yes.
podcast episode right now, by the way. So then
Okay.
basically, imagine I'm sleeping, yeah, and this is after I've been drinking. So I like wake up. Obviously, I wake up, I'm still planning to go back to sleep. I wake up, yeah.
Hmm.
Then obviously, since I'm thinking about them, I'm just like, fucking hell, mate, I wish I could clock them, yeah.
Hmm.
I start tweaking in my bed, fam. I'm like, oh no. It felt so real, David. That's all I'll say, mate. It felt like I thought for like I'd say half a second. I genuinely thought my pillow was them for a second, fam. It was actually crazy, fam.
It must have been.
When I say that, obviously I didn't hump the pillow or anything like that. But yeah,
Did you give
it
it
was
a nice
passionate,
cuddle?
mate. Oh yeah, I gave it a cuddle, mate. I thought it was, mate. I thought I was lifting their neck. That's all I'm saying, mate. But obviously I
Oh,
wasn't. Obviously I didn't start
no.
lifting the pillow, but in my head that's what I thought was happening. So I was just like, fucking hell, mate. Am I? Did I somehow, after being drunk, bring them home, mate? I had to open my eyes to make sure, fam.
No, that's silly.
Oh no, mate. It was. I wish Aaron was here. He's such a funny chappy. You know what he said to me? Basically, because I asked him, like, I was asking him about who's coming over for Christmas and stuff, and he basically
Hmm.
said that how, like, his brother and his girlfriend are going to be there. And Trey was just like, oh, but I swear they live there. And then he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I never knew that your brother's, like, girl lives with you, yeah. And
Hmm.
Aaron would basically he was just like to me, he was like, yeah, you wish you could have a ting who lived with you and who was your girlfriend. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then Aaron was just like, yeah, I know too. I wish that as well. I was just deflecting. I really want a girlfriend. That's literally what he said.
Oh dear, oh
He is
dear.
down badminton, fun. That's all I'm saying.